It was a time of fear when the world stood divided between two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. The conflict wasn't just fought on land or in politics, but in silence above the sky. This was the beginning of the space race, a battle of technology, supremacy, and the future of humanity. And it all started with a single signal echoing from space. The story begins in World War II, when Nazi Germany developed the V-2 rocket, the world's first long-range guided ballistic missile. It could travel faster than sound, reaching the edge of space before striking its target. After the war ended, both the United States and the Soviet Union raced to capture this technology. Scientists, engineers, entire research team were taken and aboarded into the programs. Among them was Werner von Braun, who would later play a crucial role in America's space program. What began as a weapon was about to become humanity's gateway to space. On October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union changed the history forever. They launched Sputnik 1, the first human man-made object to orbit Earth. It was simple, just as polished metal sphere with 4 antennas, sending back a steady, haunting signal, beep, beep, beep. But that sound shook the world because it meant one thing: the Soviet Union had reached space first. In the United States, the reaction was immediate. If the Soviets could launch a satellite, they could launch nuclear weapons across continents. Fear spread quickly. Schools changed their focus. Science and mathematics became their national priorities. And in 1958, the US created NASA. The mission was clear: catch up and surpass the Soviets. Came another historic victory for Soviet Union. On April 12, 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel into space. Aboard Vostok 1, he completed one full orbit of Earth. His journey lasted just 108 minutes, but its impact was eternal. For the first time, a human had left Earth and returned. The United States was falling behind, and they knew it. So, in 1961, John F. Kennedy made a bold promise to land a man on the moon before the decade ends. It was a goal many believed was impossible, but it ignited a new wave of innovation, pushing science, engineering, and human limits further than ever before. The journey was not easy. Rockets exploded, mission failed, lives were lost. One of the most tragic moments came during the Apollo program, when a cabin fire during testing took the lives of 3 astronauts. But each failure brought new knowledge, new design, better systems, and slowly the impossible became the possible. Then, on July 20th, 1969, the world watched as Apollo 11 touched down on the moon, and Neil Armstrong stepped onto its surface, marking one of the greatest achievements in human history. The United States had won the race to the moon. But the space race didn't just change politics, it changed everyday life. Satellites now power communication, GPS navigation, weather forecasting. Technologies born from competition now connect the entire world. What began as a rivalry became a turning point. For all humanity, the first spacecraft was not just a machine, it was a message that we are capable of going beyond fear, beyond limits, and beyond Earth itself. And today, as we look towards Mars and beyond, we are still following the path that began with a simple signal from the stars, because beyond Earth lies the infinite.